There's one right there, Chad. He's not a beast. We're gonna take him. There he is. That's a nice little 7-pounder or so. Yep, wooden minnow fish right there, guys. Look at that. All right. Well, folks, welcome to the Angler's Experience. As you can see, let me get the boat spun around here, guys. As you can see, I'm fishing with my good friend, Chad Kaiser. Once we get spun around here, we're right on the bank. I don't want to spook these fish. Chad's been taking me out. We've been doing a lot of bass fishing this year. I told him I was going to take him out and show him some special walleye fishing. And folks, we're doing something that I don't believe has really ever been shown. Get this fish out of here. This is a nice little starter fish, guys. Believe it or not, it's not as big as they're going to be. We're going after night walleye. You've seen me do it many times, folks, but this time we're going after them with big swim baits. Not little tiny jigs, big swim baits, folks. This fish right here, need the pliers, Chad. This fish right here, guys, is a small fish, and he's still probably, I don't know, 7 pounds or so, somewhere in that neighborhood. There you go. Isn't that amazing? Look at that, guys. Look at the belly on that, folks. Look at that fish. There's the bait in it right there. Chad and I will be going swim baits. It's the River to Sea wooden minnow. We got a whole plethora of them tied up. You folks stay tuned because this is going to be an exciting show for both Chad, I, and you folks at home. Let's get that fish back in the water.
Angler's Experience is proudly sponsored by Crestliner, leader by innovation. Mercury Marine, #1 on the water. Sidewinder planer boards. Fight the fish, not the board. Easy Loader boat trailers. All boat trailers are not created equal. Tobler Marina, your one-stop boat shop. Setter Rods, the American way. Pro Fish, quality fish taxidermy that is second to none. And AX Tackle, tackle that will give you the edge.
There we go, Seth. Good fish, Chad?
Good fish. Yeah, we're gonna need the net on this one.
Oh yeah, that's a good fish.
Oh yeah.
Nice fish. Got that wooden minnow just crammed right in there, man. All right, let's net him up. Got him. Here you go, Chad. Man, that's a beauty, Chad.
Oh yeah.
That's just a normal 7-8 pounder, buddy. Nice fish. Look at the gut. Isn't that amazing how fat these fish are?
They are fat.
Just chowing on that. So let's get that fish back in the water. We don't want to freeze his eyes. Awesome, Chad.
All right.
There he goes. Right there, Chad.
You want the net?
Yeah, it feels like a pretty good fish.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Be real careful with these fish, folks. We don't want to hurt these big fish like this. There he goes. There's one hook out. This is a certified catch and release net, so we're not going to hurt these big fish. Odds are these are females. They're going to go spawn coming this spring. Nice fish, huh, Chad? Nice thick fish. All right, let's get that fish back in the water. cold water. That fish is healthy as can be, powering off. All right, Chad, good work, buddy. Got him?
Got him.
Oh yeah, right there, buddy. Good fish? Good stuff in there. Folks, there's a swim bait walleye, guys. You grab the net, buddy. Feel like a good one, Chad? Oh yeah, he's staying down deep. Folks, swim bait walleyes, big baits for big walleyes, guys. I'm telling you what. River to sea wooden minnow strikes again. Oh yeah, there he is, buddy. There we go. Look at that one, buddy. Woo! Nice. Look right there, folks. Got that big river to sea wooden minnow right there in the top of its mouth. That is awesome. All right, Chad, grab that fish, buddy. What a beauty. This is all about big baits. And as you can see right there, guys, big walleyes. River to sea wooden minnow. Look at the gut on that fish, folks. Look at that, Chad. Is that amazing or what? Isn't that something? Huh? Look at that, folks, right there. River to sea wooden minnow. Look at the belly on that fish. Getting ready to geek out, Chad. Now hold him, buddy. Hold him, support him this way here. We don't want to hurt that big fish. Look at that, guys. Is that a beauty? Who would think about catching walleyes on a big swim bait like that, guy? Absolute beauty. Let's throw him on the booger grip here real quick, Chad. Get an idea what we're looking at. That's got to be close to 10 pounds.
Yeah, better.
All right. Yep, got it. Chad, what would you say to the tune of 10.5 pounds?
10.5.
10.5 pounder, buddy. Got him?
Yep.
Okay, release him. There we go, guys. There's one right there. Yep, right at the side of the boat, Chad. Not a big fish. He's not a real big fish. Head shaking good. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I don't think we need a net for him. He's just a little 5-pounder, Chad.
I'll hand him in.
There you go. He's barely hooked.
But look what he ate.
Yep, river to sea wooden minnow. Got him, Chad?
Yep.
Careful of them hooks, buddy. Look at that, folks. Now we're calling that a little fish, but that's still a, look at that.
Still
Yeah,
a good
folks, look at
5
that.
pounds.
Yeah,
6 pounds.
5-pound walleye, probably somewhere in that neighborhood, 4 pounds, 6-inch bait. Look at that, folks, right there. Isn't that amazing? What those fish will eat. All right, we don't want to waste no time with this little fella. We got bigger fish to throw, right, Chad?
Oh yeah.
All right, there we go. River to sea wooden minnow. Drop him back in. There he goes. All right. That walleye fishing some fun stuff, isn't it, Chad?
Oh yeah. It's great. Not
Yeah.
another soul around.
No. I think you got to be a little half insane to do it.
Oh
I
yeah.
think that's why I don't see anybody doing it. But the rewards are pretty large when it happens for you.
Oh yeah.
It's just a persistence thing, you know. Anytime you're fishing for those big fish, it doesn't matter if it's pike or bass. If you're not persistent and fishing during those peak times, you'll never get that wall hanger, you know.
Yeah.
We've been battling ice and cold temperatures and the whole deal, but I tell you what, you get those big fish and all of a sudden it's not cold no more, is it?
It's well worth it.
Yeah, I'll lose sleep. Yeah, folks, something you need to know is that Chad and I, we both got up this morning and went to work at 8 o'clock, worked all day, left work at about 5 o'clock, and then hooked up the boat and headed out. And, you know, we'll fish till 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning as soon as the fish quit biting. But pretty much pulling 24-hour shift doing this, so that just tells you that upstairs we're just we're a little off our rocker for these fish.
Back to work again at
Yeah.
7 o'clock in the morning.
That's right. Get up and do it all over again. Yep. Where's one there, Chad? Right there. Oh,
Got
that's a good fish, Chad.
Net?
Yeah, we'll get the net. We'll get it. Oh, there it is, Chad.
Coming up?
Yep, right there, Chad. See it? Oh my gosh. Look at that fish,
Oh,
Chad.
that is a pig.
Look at that fish. There we go, Chad.
Oh, yeah. That thing's going to go 13, 14 pounds, Seth.
Oh man, look at that fish, Chad. Look at that, folks. Look at the gut on that fish. You guys see that? River to sea wooden minnow, guys. Right there. Rainbow trout pattern. Look at the size of that fish. Let's throw this fish on the boat grip, Chad. Folks, that fish is about 14 3/4 pounds. That is an absolute toad, guys. What a pig. Look at the size of that fish. What a beauty. Big, big fish.
Nice fish, Seth.
Awesome, man. Let's get that girl back in the water. All right. Is that a beautiful fish or what? Ooh, look at that power, buddy. See you, girl. I appreciate it.
To the bottom.
Awesome, awesome, guys. Out here fishing with a good friend, catching huge walleye on River to Sea swim baits. Is that awesome or what? Yes. Let's get back after it. Folks, I want to take a second here and show you the baits that we're running. It's the River to Sea Wooden Minnow 160. And we're running two different patterns. You can see in my right hand here, this is Chad's bait. And this is the rainbow trout pattern. And then what I'm running here in my left hand, this is what they call a young par. Basically what it is, a juvenile rainbow. Before the rainbows mature, they have these juvenile spots in here. And then once they mature, they go to this look right here. But what we're doing, let me give Chad this lure back so we can keep fishing there. What we're doing with these, guys, swim baits are one of those things that they've really come on. They've come on strong, and they're big for the bass. They kind of really got developed in California, fishing for the big Florida strain, largemouth bass down there. Guys throwing big, huge baits for those largies. And what we've tried to do is we've adapted it up here to a multi-species approach. And we went out and we've done this night walleye stuff for several years now. And traditionally we use, you know, jerkbait type retreat or jerkbait type lures. We use shad bodies, and we've done really well over the years. And what we decided to do was come out. We know the big fish are in here, and what we decided to do was throw some big baits for these walleyes. You know, a lot of times a bait over 3 inches for a walleye is just about unheard of. Typically, you know, small jig heads with curl-tailed grubs on there. You know, small jerk baits, small shad profile baits. And we just wanted to see what would happen. You know, these walleye don't get to be 15, 16 pounds because they're eating small stuff. In this reservoir that we're fishing here, their primary feed is rainbow trout and the small landlocked kokanee salmon. And what happens, what's kind of unique, is that everybody relates these walleyes to being down on the bottom. And what we've found is that these walleyes are feeding up, and they're feeding up underneath these rainbow trout and these kokanee. And what we've done, this bait here, guys, it only goes down about 4 feet. It maxes out at about 4 feet, which in terms of a walleye, that's just not in the mindset of where that lure should be. It should be down on the bottom all the time. And what we're finding is they're silhouetting. They're seeing this bait up above just like they would the trout, and they're coming up underneath it. And what we're doing is we're offering them something obviously that's fairly large. You know, you're looking at a 6-inch bait here. It's got good depth in the body. And with this wooden minnow, we've got some moonlight breaking in and out, but even on a dark night, what's happening is it's a crankbait style body, so it's giving you, with this bill, it's giving you a good shake. You come back to the joint, you've got the joint shaking here, and then in the back you've got the paddle tail, and this paddle tail is flipping around. So you've got tons of vibration coming off this bait. You've got the flash of the scale pattern on it, so it's picking up any light at all and throwing it out there. And it's really drawing the big walleyes. And one of the things I want to encourage you folks to do is you see the big swim baits and you may not think about using them because you look at them and say, man, that's just too large. And what you have to do is go out with the mindset of I'm going to go out just slowly looking for big fish. And you have to throw these baits with confidence. You're going to have to up your line. You're going to have to get up. Some of these, this bait here doesn't weigh a lot. We'll run 12, 14 pound test, which is pretty light. Some of the baits we're running, we got to run a 30 pound test. They're big, heavy baits. You're going to have to go to a little heavier rod, and it's going to wear you out tossing these things. But I'm telling you folks, if you get out there and throw these swim baits, just like we're doing for these night walleye, you're going to catch some of the biggest fish of your life. But you always got to remember, you got to throw them with confidence. If you're not throwing them with confidence, they're not going to work for you. Put it on, get to those areas where they know they live at, find those percentage triangles that we always talk about, huck these big baits in there, folks, you'll get the fish of a lifetime.
This week's product showcase brought to you by axtackle.com. Tackle that will give you the edge.
That's it? Got it.
You got a good fish, buddy?
Yeah, it's a good fish. Oh yeah, dude, he's pulling good, ain't he? River to Sea Wooden Minnow, baby. Swim baits ahoy. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good one. Oh, that's a good one, huh, Chad? Huh? Chadley's got a monster, guys. Hang on to him, brother. Hang on to him, Chad. You got a big one, brother. Hang on to him, Chad. Got him, Chad. Thanks, man. Thank you. Huh? Did I tell you, brother? Did I tell you? Look at there, folks. Look at that, huh? Look at this, folks. Oh, Chad. Hey, I guarantee you a big fish, brother. Look at that, folks.
That is
Big swim bait.
that
Is that amazing or what? All right, we don't want to hurt this big fish. Let's get that river to sea wooden minnow out of there. Oh, yeah. You had him double hooked up, Chad. Okay, nice and easy. Let's not hurt this big fish. All right, now let's get the bogey grip on him right away. Right away. Chadley, that is 16.5 pounds, Chad. You have beat my biggest one of 16 pounds, brother.
Yes.
Here you go, Chad. Let's not hurry, buddy.
Oh,
Hang him
my
right here, Chad. 16.5 pounds, folks. That is a, look at this fish, guys. Look at this. Is that amazing or what? Let's get the tape measure. Folks, look at that. 16.5 pound walleye, guys. That is a huge fish. That, my friends, is the largest walleye ever caught on film. I can almost guarantee it. All right, let's get some measurements on him real quick. 34 inches, guys. 34 by 19.5, guys. 34 by 19.5, 16 pounds, folks. That is the biggest walleye ever caught on film. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Oh, Chad, what a beauty, brother. Look at that. Look at the thickness of that fish, Chad. Did I tell you I was going to get some big fish, brother?
Oh, man.
Huh? Look at that, folks. That is the biggest walleye ever caught on film. I can guarantee it. Look at that. 34 inches by 19 girth. 16.5 pounds, Chad. Just kind of S pattern him. Don't push him backwards. Just kind of S pattern him. There you go. Nice and easy. Fish is tired. That is a fall walleye on a swim bait, folks. I'm telling you right now, you've got to get out and do it. I cannot say it enough times. You will catch huge fish like that. Make sure this fish is good and ready. There you go. Boom. Folks, you see the smile on that face? That's what it's all about. He just beat my personal best of 16. Can you believe that? 16.5 pounds. Chad,
I appreciate
you got
it.
your
That
mouner,
was
brother.
awesome. Thank you.
That is awesome, folks. River to sea, swim bait, wooden minnow, rainbow trout pattern. That's what those pigs are eating right there. Guess what, folks? We still got about 5 hours of fishing left. Let's get after it.
Let's get some more.
There we
go. Got him.
Fish?
Good fish.
All right,
Yep,
make it
getting
the
that.
He's huge. Big fish. Oh man, look at that fish.
He's barely hooked, Seth, by the back hook.
Yep. That's a toad, Chad. That's a big one, Chad. Got it.
Oh,
the hook
yeah.
just came out. No, it's still in there. Look at that, guys. Woo! Look at that fish, folks. Holy smokes. Chad
He ate
switched-
the V joint
Yep.
this time, Seth.
Chad switched it up a little bit there. It got a little slow on us. Chad threw on the V-joint minnow. Still a swim bait, guys. Just a little different profile than that wooden minnow right there. Hang on, Bubba. Look at that fish, guys. Yeah, he had it good. You see it right there, guys. It's still a really big bait. You've seen us use this on the show for pike many times. It's just a change up. You can see it right there. V-joint minnow. That's a big fish. Oh, you had him good, buddy. Pliers. Just don't want to hurt him here. If I can avoid it. Right here.
Here we go.
Got him. I got him. Boy, he ate that thing up, guys. Right there.
Yeah, and I thought he was barely hooked.
Chad says, yeah, just a little one. Grab your fish, buddy. Get him right there, nice and careful. Look at that one, folks. Look at that one. That is a long fish, guys. That is an absolute long fish here. Let's just get right now. Straighten it out the best you can there, folks, that fish is about 33.5 inches. Let's throw him on the Boga grip here. Another absolute beast, folks. Night walleye fishing with big swim baits.
Got it.
Yep. Fish is a little leaner right there, Chad. That one's about 13 pounds, man. Still another little one, Chad.
Yeah, just another little one.
You believe that, folks? Absolute beauty. Tell you what, folks, we're getting towards the end of the night. We caught a lot of big fish tonight. What do you say, Chad? We want to call out the one we go home on?
I think so.
You got your wall hanger. You got a 13 pounder. I got a 14 3/4. We got several in there, 6 to 8 pounds. Folks, you got to come out to these reservoirs at night. You've seen me do it year after year. Come out, throw the big swim baits, get out there on your moon phase, and just pound away. It's cold, it's a little bit miserable at times, but this is the reward right here. Fish like this and even bigger. All right, let's get that big dude back in the water. Whew. Look at that big dude. Is that a beast or what?
For a list of today's gear and techniques, log on to axfishing.com and select AX Journals.